Hello, good morning, and welcome. My name is Liz, and this is Shot for Shot, the show where I take a shot for every movie in a beloved franchise and then rank them.
Yeah, it's Liz. Yeah, it's Liz. Taking shots and doing stuff with Liz.
Today we'll be talking about the 3 movies in the Disney Channel original franchise, The Cheetah Girls. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Liz, why are you wearing a leopard print if you're talking about the Cheetah Girls? Well, buckle up. They don't actually wear cheetah print. They wear leopard print. This outfit, that one, these two, a little bit over here, all leopard print. Shot number 1. Okay, the worst movie in the franchise is hands down Cheetah Girls One World. The best part about this movie is that they finally fill in Dorinda's eyebrows.
Baby, I'm not even here. I'm a hallucination.
And the worst part is the rest of the movie. This movie pulled a Xenon is Equal, meaning Raven-Symoné wasn't in it, and just like Xenon is Equal, it's bad.
Disaster major.
The songs are super duper boring, the plot is really stretched, and it's a total departure from reality whenever they sing. There's no way that Dorinda and her boyfriend Joaquin made it a whole year in a long distance relationship at the age of 16.
I'm 11, so shut the fuck up.
She's like, elephants keep looking at me, and the whole moral is that she needs to be friends with her ex. It's weird. Also, a spiritual leader calls out to her from across the street. There's no way she's crossing the street to talk to an old man. She's from New York. No one opens the door for a native New Yorker. All 3 girls fly to India on a 2-day notice to be in a movie. There's no contracts, parental guidance. There's no way. Dance me if you can. Dance Me If You Can is a bop. Fine. So there's a bad song called Fly Away or something that's bad, and they're just walking through a parade, but Dorinda's heels are obviously too high, and she looks so uncomfortable through the whole music video. It's great.
Dorinda can't walk because she's looking at her shoes. Dorinda can't walk because she's looking at her shoes. Dorinda can't walk because she's looking at her shoes. Dorinda can't walk because she's looking at her shoes.
Aqua's little love story with Kevin 347 is kind of cute. I'll admit it. Except they have street food, and Amara's like, I bet you don't have food like this where you're from. She's from New York City. He's gonna pretend they don't have Indian food in New York City. So the girls have been competing for weeks because they're gonna audition to see which girl actually gets to be in the movie, but they're only in India for 2 months to shoot a whole movie?
That to me does not make sense.
They finally all audition at the same time. Not how auditions work, but the song is pretty good. I actually don't remember who gets to be in the movie. It's not memorable at all. All in all, this movie was very superficial and shallow when it really could have dove into the group having to come to an end and them having to deal with them moving on and going to different colleges. That would have been so much more meaningful than them competing over a role in a Bollywood movie. Okay, shot number 2. In second place is the original movie, The Cheetah Girls. Sincerely, this movie is just so good in comparison to the third one. I feel like this movie was just so impactful to any group of girls under 18. Aqua has a bad country accent for a few scenes, and then it's dropped, and then it's never mentioned in the franchise again. I love that. I think my biggest problem in this movie is that they're taking cabs just all the time. That's so expensive. The best part of the movie is all of the character arcs. Galleria realizes she has control issues. Chanel confronts her mother about giving her boyfriend more attention than her. Dorinda has to admit to her friends that she's a foster child and poor. And Aqua finally takes the subway. The nicknames Choochie and Bubbles. They're bad.
You used me.
Yes, I did that.
Derek is kind of hot.
He has no lips. How will he get a kiss? Very ugly. No kiss for him. Oh my God, so handsome.
They huddle up in a prayer circle before they perform. They're like, may we use our hearts, our brains, and our courage to reach our cheetah-licious potential. I have to put that on my wall in Live, Laugh, Love letters. Okay, their audition outfits for the song Cinderella, I think the best in the entire franchise. Also, yes, I did perform Cinderella at an elementary school talent show by myself, singing all 4 parts. I feel like that's very on brand for me, actually. Jackal Johnson looks greasy. Jackal Johnson looks like he spent an extended amount of time in an RV. He loves red Gatorade. Smells like Axe body spray. He eats Cheez Whiz every day. It is kind of weird that he's like hanging out with these 15-year-old girls trying to get a record deal out of them. Her mom looks Raven-Symoné in the eyes and is like, you're way too young to be on a contract and the industry will ruin your life. Aqua from Texas keeps hot sauce in her bag, swag. I think I know this song. Literally the dedication of wearing animal print just every single day. I could never. Galleria says, if he doesn't respect my art, he can't have my heart. That's why I don't match with anyone on Tinder. I know you're not subscribed to me. The acting in this one also is not great, but the songs are really, really good. Galleria shames Dorinda for wearing the same thing every day. She's poor. You look like a bitch. Galleria steps in dog shit and doesn't realize. You realize if you've stepped in dog shit. I realized when I was outside of the House of Terror. Felt a little disrespectful to have poop shoes in there, so. There's a whole conflict with them recording their demo and having a talent show in the same day. You can't push the demo back a day.
Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
Also, Galleria's favorite movie is Wizard of Oz. Her mom's name is Dorothea, and her dog's name is Toto. Okay. Dorinda in this movie is just a Hilary Duff knockoff, let's be real. Dorinda's always wearing a belt, and I feel like it's that story with the girl with the green bow around her neck, and if you take her belt off, she just splits in half. Chanel literally acts her heart out. It's like my dreams didn't matter.
It seemed like it didn't matter.
The Oscar goes to
Adrian Balin.
The ending where they sing to save Toto doesn't make any sense, but the matching tracksuits more than make up for it. If anyone tried to apologize to me through song like Galleria does, I would never talk to them again. Never. We make up one big family, though we don't look the same. Our spots are different colors.
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular.
A truly incredible movie. Okay, shot number 3. Okay, the best one in the whole franchise, Cheetah Girls 2. They go all the way to Spain for a sequel, which is incredible. They make a wish upon a star to get there and end up making the plans within a few days. What are the odds that Dorinda already had a passport? They're not very high. In the 3rd movie, Aquanet is just in love. In the 1st movie, she's just from Texas. In the 2nd movie, she's super smart. She's super passionate about architecture and fashion and science. Aquanetta just keeps getting better. They're staying in Barcelona for a month, and Galleria is like, well, we only have 1 day to explore, and then we've got to rehearse. Like, you're in Barcelona. Barcelona.
Barcelona.
Barcelona.
Barcelona.
Barcelona. Like, you're in Barcelona and you're not gonna take the time to explore? You're gonna tell me Galleria did all of that city walking in high heels on cobblestone? Nah. I love that Tiffany Chardonnay knockoff playing the guitar down the steps, unprompted. Like, this is the middle of a restaurant. You're not being paid to do this. You're interrupting. Also, the way they hijack his song is so funny. They're like, you're playing a Spanish love song, we're gonna use your instrumentals, and we're gonna sing Strut Like You Mean It, and make you look fucking stupid. Whew, Joaquin, Dorinda, and Dance With Me, that was the hottest thing that I had ever seen at the age of 10.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god.
Literally everyone is having a transformative time of their life, and Galleria is like, why aren't we rehearsing? Galleria is like, if we're not performing, I'm literally flying home. Like, it's Barcelona. Like, it's Barcelona. Like, there's plenty to do. The other 3 rush to the train station to sing to Galleria to get her back. It's cute. They're in their PJs. It's cute. They rehearse their song for the competition in the studio, though they don't actually sing the song they're rehearsing. They sing a song about rehearsing, which is incredible. I love the camera that has to be hidden because of the mirrors and it's behind a curtain and you can just see it in some shots. It's so funny. The Cheetah Girls go to this bar that looks like any of the juice bars from any other Disney Channel original show.
Maybe you're jealous of me. Jealous? Yes, jealous. Because I get more boys than you, I look better in clothes than you, and I'm more popular than you.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
And they see Marisol perform, and she's amazing. She's got one glove like Michael Jackson and one pant leg like a weirdo. And her mom is a conniving little bitch and threatens to ruin the Cheetah Girls because she wants Chanel to sing with Marisol so she'll finally win something. So long story short, she gets the Cheetah Girls disqualified from the competition, and the Cheetah Girls are like, no, Chanel, you sing with Marisol. But then Angel, who's supposed to be their like guardian angel, is like, hey uncle, the guy who leads this competition, the Cheetah Girls are good people. And then the guy's like, okay, Cheetah Girls, you can perform. And Marisol's mom is like, so the Cheetah Girls get to perform and it's amazing. The song's incredible. Aqua and Dorinda look like trash in comparison to Chanel and Galleria. Also, there's like a triangle on Dorinda's crotch.
Oh my God, what is that?
In all, this movie is so good and encapsulates everything the Cheetah Girls are about, which is friendship and music. Listen, anyone can be an Amigas Cheetahs, friends for life. Even if you're an amigo, Sora. I don't know if there's a gender-neutral term for friends in Espanol because I took French in high school. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you disagree with my rankings, just let me know in the comments and tell me what franchise I should rank next. As always, be sure to like, subscribe, and share, and stay tuned next week for a new video. Bye, monkey.